The night the sun died, a night after which the sun never rose again. Centuries ago, far away from us, deep in the dense forests of Mesoamerica, there lived a people known as the Aztecs. These people left behind remarkable constructions in history, such as huge pyramids like the Temple Mare. But then one night, something happened that changed their entire city forever. The air grew still, birds fell silent, dogs began howling loudly while looking at the sky, and the moon suddenly vanished from the sky. But when morning came, after the moon disappeared, the sun too had vanished. It did not rise. People tried to calculate the time themselves, but from the soft shadows, it seemed the day had long passed. Yet a deep darkness still covered the sky. Everywhere there was fear, screams and cries. Priests in temples were ringing bells. People were falling to the ground crying and shouting that God was angry with us. The sun was dead. Today was the last day on earth. And on this day, thousands of human sacrifices were made at the city's largest temple, the Temple Mare, whose steps turned completely red. And on every tongue, there was only one question: will the sun ever return? And after 3 days, after the people had sacrificed nearly 20,000 humans at the pyramid, suddenly a faint ray of light appeared on the horizon. It quickly grew stronger until, finally, the sun returned. People celebrated, and the priest said this was the reward for their sacrifices. So the long night of the Aztec city's tale ends here, but what was the truth behind this event? Today, centuries later, experts say that this event might have been caused by a massive volcanic eruption, or maybe a dust storm whose dust or smoke blocked the sun's light from reaching the earth, and the sun's visibility completely stopped. But for the Aztecs, this event was not merely a natural phenomenon. To them, it was a moment between life and death, where return was believed possible only through blood and prayer. Even today, this is considered the most terrifying event in the Aztec civilization's mythic history, because since that day, there wasn't a single day they didn't perform human sacrifices. And what was the reason for such a blood-soaked empire? Despite their great power, they lacked guidance. Tonight, I'm going to tell you a story that will make you realize how great a favor it is that Allah has given us by providing guidance. This is a story of history, faith, greed, betrayal, bloodshed, and treasure when two great forces of history clashed dramatically in the dense forests of Mesoamerica. One was the Aztec Empire, living in the jungles, and the other, the Spanish Empire, coming from Europe's great cities. Whether you love to explore history in depth or want to simply learn about past civilizations, this series is just for you.